everybody? Y'all doing all right? I hope everybody's doing okay. We got Staggerly in the house. We got Mr. Bro who just left the room because he probably pressed the back button. Bet you money a message came in and he pressed the back button and kicked himself out the room.
This
This
seems like
technically challenged Negro. Go
you're
back
muted,
to
I
the
think.
military. Go back to the military and learn.
You're muted.
You're muted, buddy. Now you're muted again. Can't hear you. Can't hear you. You're muted still. Like exit and come back.
Bruh.
You see, maybe Biden was right after all. Maybe, just maybe, black people don't know how to use the internet. Maybe. Maybe we don't know how to use computers. I think Biden was right after all.
Man, can you hear me now?
I can
Yeah,
hear
there you go.
Jeez, I did the same thing. I didn't do anything either time.
You're proving Biden right, bro.
No, FBI's they watching us. That's the FBI.
Oh my goodness.
Is that those three goons? What do we call them? Coons? Yeah, they're on right now, sir.
Yeah. Yes, go get him. Shut him up. Shut him up. Good, real good.
They're like, isn't there an Asian guy? Yeah, he's one of them too.
He's a gook. He's a gook. He's a gook. Don't worry about him. He's one of those white adjacents. We don't have to worry about him.
We don't claim him.
So he was in Pennsylvania. And first of all, guys, everyone in the room, we're going to be talking a lot about where America is heading to, and that encompasses everything, including the idiot in chief. It includes that little Blaggedy Ann that talks for him at the podium. It includes the mainstream media morons that repeat the crap for him, and then the false BI trying to raid stuff that don't exist. All the above.
False BI. That's good. Yeah, I like that.
So here we go with Mr. Badon. Mr. Badon. I'm gonna call him Bidet.
Makes sense.
Corn pot.
We're gonna call him Joe Bidet instead of Biden.
Joe Bidet the potato.
They have a new name for him. Darth something now. I forget the name.
Darth Saul?
They call him Darth or Dark something.
Dark Winter. Look at that
So
face.
before anything else, y'all, go like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel. And
if you don't, you're not a good person.
Let's beat the algorithm here.
If you don't do what we just told you to do, you don't like us. And you're racist too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's the biggest part, is that you're racist. Okay, I just want y'all to know that. And I say that with the from the bottom of my meaningful heart, as a true lefty.
Marlon's a really mean person in real life.
Yeah, I am actually. Really, I am.
Bitter old.
I'm becoming a crotchety old Asian guy. So
hey, if we all lived together in the same neighborhood, we would have the 3 most feared lawns in all of the world. I think.
True.
Like, ain't
Rooftop
no dog
Korean
can come
here.
piss in our yard. Oh my gosh, dogs would get eaten or they'd get shot. It's like, it's crazy. So let's.
You want to see a rooftop Korean? Then you'll know what I'm talking about.
Let's listen to this wet potato speak here. Come on, Mr. Biden. Come on, Muppet.
Right now, you can't go out and buy an automatic weapon.
But you can automatically buy a weapon.
Why does he look like that? He always go.
You know what he reminds me of? Do you remember the Grinch where he had his head in between the symbols?
Look at his head. Look, watch his eyes.
He looks constipated, doesn't he?
He does.
Yeah. He's like, and he has that downward lip thing.
You can't go out and buy a cannon.
But okay, is a cannon an automatic weapon?
What kind of cannon?
Let me tell you something.
Oh, freak. Fire Marshal Bill?
Fire Marshal Bill. Is a cannon an assault weapon?
Cannon, I don't think is classified as a weapon.
What's the question?
Antique thing now.
Is it an automatic weapon?
No.
So is it a single shot?
Oh yeah, well yeah, single shot pretty much. Now I don't know. I wasn't a freaking field artillery or none of that crap. So, the cannons he's talking about, yes, they were single shots.
Okay, so they're a single shot, just like a pistol.
Mm-hmm.
Most pistols. Because I know there are semi-automatic pistols. Okay, I get that. I'm not talking.
But
about
this isn't even a semi-automatic, though.
Yeah, but it's a single shot, which means it should be allowed.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
But it's not, and I kind of find that weird. Like why it's not.
And look at all those freaking puppets just clapping away.
So before we go further,
They're seals.
Yeah.
before we go any further, we have to do this, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, but we have to do it.
That is him, man. That is him. Put a little captain.
Let me tell you something. Suppose you're walking down the road and you get your fingers caught in the grinder. What's gonna happen to you? I know what I think about these MAGA Republicans. I'm just gonna take them to a grinder. To a food grinder. I tell you what, let me tell you something.
First we were ultra MAGA, now we're MAGA Republicans. He's just one step closer to calling us domestic terror.
They already did that.
Yeah, they already did that, I think.
Well,
they
in
already did that.
true public forum, though, like they are.
Right now, you can't go out and buy an automatic weapon. You can't go out and buy a cannon. And for those brave right-wing Americans who say,
So hold on. Is it only right-wing Americans that own guns?
No,
And if that is true, shouldn't you be worried?
they should be worried.
Wasn't he also touted as the great uniter in chief, too?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. So brave right wing doesn't separate.
Isolate at all. No.
They're scared. And that's why they're talking about it.
I mean, you
I'm
cut a
just
full meat
wondering-
potato.
I'm just wondering if it's if it's only right wingers that own guns. That the same thing I said about the feminists and men. If men really are that bad, don't piss them off. If right wingers really are that bad, don't piss us off. Why would you do that?
They want to change us.
Oh, he's gonna fail here. Listen carefully.
it's all about keeping America's independent and safe. If you want to fight against the country, you need an F-15.
Okay, I want you to understand one thing he just said. Okay, let's back this up. Okay, listen to what he's saying that we believe, and he doesn't dispute it, nor does he say we believe that too. All right, just listen carefully.
America's independent and keeping America's independent and safe. If you want to fight against the country, you need an F-15. You need something a little more than a gun. No, I'm not joking. Think about this. Think about the rationale that's used to provide this, and who they shooting at. Shooting at these guys behind me. Folks.
Really? Really? We are? We're shooting at the folks behind you? I'm pretty sure that's not who we'll be aiming at.
No.
Now, he's also saying that we're the only ones that want to keep America independent and safe.
Yeah. I mean, there's so many. How we brought up the men and women behind them, I'm assuming they were police officers, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of police officers that will walk off before they abide by that stuff. They're not crazy either. Most of them. Now you might have your ones, that'll be like, "Hey, let's do what we got to do." But a lot of them are like, "No, I'm not fighting my neighbor, and I'm not gonna walk into a neighborhood with a bunch of guys with a gun that are ready to kill anybody who's trying to take them." Nah, my pass. I want to keep mine too. So he's got to worry about that.
That's a very good question. Why take our guns if we need F-15s?
That's right.
Take our F-15s. I mean, we just take my F-15. I can't fly. I don't have the runway to take off anyway. So
yeah, you can have mine too.
Yeah, take my F-15, please.
They're terrified, and
they are.
There's something more dark and sinister going on,
and he's gone.
I went to every major school shooting and around in the country. So,
Lies, lie, 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 lie.
Wow. He just did that.
He said,
You are yet. He is yet to go to Uvalde. Lie,
no.
lie.
And people, again, look at these steals out there. And they're not even using their critical thinking skills. Here we are. We're listening to this clip first time, most of us, right? Actually trying to decipher it. And it's so easy to pick out his bullshit.
Lie.
Fuck the liar.
Wow.
since I was a chairman of the Judiciary Committee all the way through as vice president and president.
So he confirms that he's lying.
Mm-hmm.
He confirms in front of everybody that he's lying. He has not been to every school shooting.
Sure hasn't. Sure hasn't.
Now, for you Biden supporters that might watch this just to hate on us, you're an idiot if you can't see that this man is lying to you. But then again, you probably like getting lied to. It's a fetish for you.
Yeah.
It must be a fetish. It's a kink for you to get lied to. You're probably the kind of people that love it when your spouse cheats on you. That's probably you.
And make an excuse
It's a
for him.
dopamine effect. It's dopamine effect.
Morons. Absolute morons. And you
You're telling
talk
a lie.
about,
Oh, that feels so good.
yeah, you talk about Trump lying. You can't, you tell me he had 4,000 lies every time he opens his mouth. You can't name one. You can't tell me that Biden lies. Meanwhile, he's the one that actually spouts 4,000 lies every time he opens his mouth. If you could remember what he says half the time. Anyway, let him finish off his lies.
Over 48,000 people died from gunshot wounds in 2021.
Please tell us exactly. 48,000 people died from gunshot wounds in 2021.
Now, he's probably naming every gun death in America. If he was to break that shit down by like this murder or suicide or this or that or this, it'll be a lot less murders, in there.
Let's see.
Well, I love how it's just this blanket statement of gunshot wound. But what kind of gunshot? Are we talking about murder, accidental fires,
the number of gun
self-deletion?
deaths. The number of gun deaths since 2021, 2,726.
That's a full car from 48K.
That includes suicide.
700, you said?
No,
2000.
20,726.
From 2021.
Oh.
Half, or no, little under half. So another lie.
Well, I want to
Another
know
lie.
where he pulled that 48,000 number from. Where did he get that?
The same place
He pulled that from somewhere.
Well, the place he pulled it from was the place he pulled that word. That same
Okay,
place.
sure.
Yeah.
But
The thing.
The thing. Yeah, he pulled it from the thing.
Yeah, he got it from that thing.
It isn't crazy to me. That is just crazy.
But again, he's gonna run, and you're gonna have people actually out there supporting this buffoon. If he
yeah,
decides.
that's all the people sitting behind him. Look at that. Look at that. It's all those weirdos sitting behind him.
Biden.
So here's a Washington Post. Okay, now they put this out. Here's it. There have been over 300 mass shootings so far in 2022.
Mass?
Right? You hear how you see what they're trying to do, right?
Yeah.
300 mass shootings. You know what they consider a mass shooting? Anything over 3.
Oh, so gang violence now.
Heck, you just gotta count Chicago alone.
Yeah,
Just count Chicago.
Yeah. I thought
Absolute
before
nonsense.
they say those aren't mass murders. Remember when people used to call that out? Well, how come this shooting in this city isn't considered a mass murder? Oh, that's because they always gave us a reason why they didn't consider it that.
Proximity crime.
Since okay, here's what they say: the surge in gun violence comes as firearm purchases rose to nearly in 2021 43 million guns were purchased. According to the Washington Post analysis of federal data, at the same time, the gun deaths of those hit highest level since 1995, with more than 45,000 fatalities each year. You're
So
trying
that's
to tell
where
me
it
there are
pulls from.
45,000 deaths each year from guns alone, at the same time trying to tell me that from in 2021 since to now it's 48. You see how they can't get the numbers right because they want to make it
They
as
can't.
as embarrassing as they can for gun owners.
Yeah.
You have 300 mass shootings. Okay, just in 2022, and we're only in August. At that number, if you do it at a number of, say, you want to go with 5 deaths per shooting? Let's go with 5 deaths per shooting. How many would that make it right off the top so far for 2022? 15,000, right? Somewhere in there?
Mhm.
1,500, 15,000? 1,500, 15,000. So what exactly are you trying to tell me that this year we're on par for 60,000 deaths in guns?
According to WAPO, yeah.
Because that makes sense, right, people? That makes sense. Okay, we'll let him continue.
In the United States of America, over 26,000 by suicide.
So I'm trying to figure out how gun measures are going to stop suicides. Just tell me, Mr. Biden, how is it that making gun ownership more difficult? As if people who are using a gun to commit suicide are looking for a fully or semi-automatic weapon.
Mm-hmm.
They're more likely looking for a shotgun or a high caliber pistol. That's more than likely what they're trying to get, not their hands on a
Mhm.
fully automatic gun to kill themselves. You idiot. But then again, I'm expecting too much of Joe Biden.
Well, and here's also the
Guns
funny
are the
part.
number one.
His supporters buy into this rhetoric and parrot it all over the internet, from Instagram,
Mhm.
Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, Pinterest. Shoot, even what? I don't know. Blog sites, even Medium,
Oh,
Reddit.
X videos.
Reddit.
Xvideo. Well,
What?
it is a fetish, so you know.
Sorry.
One killer. Listen to this. The guns are the number one killer of children in America.
No, it is not. Abortion is.
Number one killer of children.
Abortion is the number one killer of children in America.
So this liar is sitting up there and saying there are more kids dying in America from gun violence than like cancer,
Mhm.
heart problems, all type
Car
of
wrecks.
car wrecks. He's a freaking liar, man. Jesus Christ.
And you got abortion out there killing kids.
I hope the FBI sees this shit. This motherfucker's full of shit.
They ain't gonna see it.
I ain't gonna see it. I want him to see it. Eat a dick.
Here you go.
Of children, and number one, more children die from guns than active duty police and active duty military personnel combined.
Another lie.
Wow. Wow.
Okay. At some point, people, we have to get real. Okay. If you can have an idiot like that clown pretending to be president, saying as much crap as he is saying, and being allowed to say it, but yet when we call him out on it, we're the one censored. At some point, the people on the left have to wake up. At some point.
And the thing is, you don't even have to like Trump. We're not asking that. We're saying, like Marlon said, wake up to this buffoon you have in office and call him out
Yeah.
for his.
Yeah.
That's insane to me, bro.
How in the world? No, and that's the funny thing is that I'm looking at the audience behind him, and they're all like drinking this and going,
Not like the robots. They're clones, man. They just like, all right, send in the clones, and it's like, sit down, hold sign, clap,
clap your hands.
children are the number one. Children die. The number one deaths from gun violence are all like, with zero thought. Like, wait a second, really?
I'd be like,
I can show you what the number one killer of kids are. I'm gonna have you listen to this, okay?
Obesity, I think.
So this is like we said, abortion is right. And there was I found this on TikTok, but it's also a Alex Jones thing. Here's the thing. These women had a pro-abortion panel. I don't know if you saw this yet. I'm warning everybody, what they say is disturbing. So I'm giving you a disclaimer that it is very disturbing. So when we say that they're pushing abortion as a birth control, we are not joking. And when we say they're pushing it because they love it, we're not joking. You don't need to believe what I say. These are podcasters. And they get and are allowed to. They're allowed to say this. Meanwhile, if we mention anything about what's happening to children in the back rooms of pizza places, we get banned. Remember this. If we mention anything about Pizza Hut, we get banned. But these women that you're going to hear are allowed to say this on platforms and are praised.
So here's the thing, folks in the chat. If you are easily sensitive to this type of rhetoric, or if kids, I'd suggest you remove the kids, or tune out. So, but buckle up.
It's crazy. Okay, you ready for this? Here we go.
Having experienced both, I'm very much like, you know what? The surgical one was pretty big, girl. I did it without the anesthesia. Well, the local anesthesia. I didn't go under. Like, I stayed awake. I wanted the whole experience of it. I'm like, I want to look into your face when you're sucking that out of my body.
It's fucking kind of hot.
Why is like that hot? While I'm like up in freaking stirrups and I'm just like 21 and just like,
But your pussy looked really good where they pulled that dead baby out of it.
Yeah,
this could be a fetish. Wait a minute.
Vacuum the whole thing out.
Wait a minute.
Does abortion spa also have an OnlyFans?
OnlyFans abortions to help women pay for their fucking abortions. If people are into that, there's a fetish for that, to watch bloody fucking guts come out of a pussy. Somebody's into that.
Is this how we make abortions okay in capitalism?
Is it
because like we've got to find a way to not only, the doctors are getting paid and it's safe and that yes. But also let's feed it back into the machine and like get the OnlyFans going.
OnlyFans paying the insurance companies. You know that there's somebody that would fucking come to watching a fucking dead baby come out of a
the
pussy.
more I'm
now again, that is fine. That is fine. I'm going to make the comparison, and the reason I'm making the comparison is so you understand.
Not just fine, celebrated too.
That is fine. That is okay because that's freedom of speech. You talk about what Hillary Clinton did, what Huma Abedin did, what Anthony Weiner did, what Joe Biden did, what Hunter Biden did, what Bill Clinton did on Epstein Island, what all these actors and actresses do. You talk about that, you're a conspiracy theorist. And you don't know what you're talking about. You tell people that abortion kills a child, you're wrong. But they can tell you that it might be a fetish to suck and siphon a child out of a female. And that is allowed to continue, get paid for, and run rampant on the internet. And then you have that wet potato talk about the number one killer is guns for children. Meanwhile, children are being killed at a rate of 350,000 per year on the low end from abortion. Some years it gets as high as 550,000
I heard 900,000 even.
a year.
Mhm.
A year. He's complaining about a 48,000 kill across the board of humans from guns. Still minuscule compared to the amount of children you kill from the womb. But you don't outlaw abortion. In fact, you want more of it, but you want to outlaw guns. You don't outlaw abortion doctors, you outlaw and try and criminalize gun owners. Interesting. I find that kind of interesting.
It's very
And then you
interesting.
threaten the American populace with F-15s. Okay.
Like when U.S. Special Forces come door to door one day and take your guns. He said that one day. He talked about Special Forces or something will swoop down
And take away your guns.
and take away your gun. Something he said like that.
Right? Now, I was told that that kind of rhetoric incites violence.
Does.
You're trying to incite the military to go after civilians there, Biden? Some rogue agent in the military decides to take you up on your thought process and goes after regular citizens and shoots them? If that happens, are you to blame for that? Should we indict you for inciting violence? Are you going to get arrested? No. In fact, you're going to get praise because you're putting down the opposition. Now, that FBI raid on Mar-a-Lago, that they can't seem to keep straight why they went in, because I keep hearing the story changing as to why they went in and what they found and what they didn't find and what they were hoping to find and what they couldn't find, and something tells me they can't find anything, and they're trying to muster anything they can to. I saw the report. Did you see the report, by the way?
I didn't read it. I just saw bits and pieces of what was put out, but I didn't actually read it.
So the report, the Trump warrant. Let me download this here because I think people need to see this. I have it. I think it's important to view it. All right. United States District Court. In addition, this notice includes a redacted copy of the government-sealed memorandum of law concerning proposed redactions. Okay, so I want you to understand what they redacted. Okay. So, being first sworn, hereby depose, and so they don't tell you who the person is that they're deposing. And they're talking about the National Archives. Okay. 15 boxes which had been reported from the F. POTUS, what's that? The first president of the United States.
Former
federal
POTUS.
company, yeah. And so they have this here. After initial review, the NARA referral and the Federal Bureau of Investigations opened a criminal investigation to find out what they were looking for. And then the FBI investigation has established the documents bearing classifications marking, which appear were among the materials contained in 15 boxes and were stored on the premises in an unauthorized location. And redacted. Further is the probable cause to believe that in addition to documents that contain classified NDI or the president's presidential subject to record retention requirements currently maintained in the president's, there is also probable cause to believe that the evidence of obstruction will be found at the premise. Will be found. Okay. Now this is after.
Probable cause will be found.
Okay. After the fact. Okay. More redactions. The funny part's coming here soon. I make this affidavit in support of the application, and this is them telling you I have a reason. It's a source of evidence. The fact set forth in the affidavit is based on my personal knowledge obtained during my participation in the investigation and information obtained from other FBI and government personnel. Because this affidavit is submitted for the limited purpose of establishing probable cause and subject of the application for a search warrant, it does not set forth each and every fact that I or others have learned during the course of this investigation. So in other words, we have the right to add to whatever we want and say whatever we want to find after we find or don't find. Now here comes the fun part. This, of course, is just writing down all that they need, why he's doing what he's doing, all the titles. And then they list the things that might be wrong if he knowingly alters or destroys or sells and all that stuff. So what did they find in his boxes? Does anybody know?
I don't think they put out anything what they found.
Here we go. You ready?
Uh-huh.
Okay. On February 18th, the same day, the America Safe Political Action Committee posted a following statement on behalf of him. The National Archive did not find anything they were given upon request. Presidential records are ordinary and routine process and blah, 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 blah. An image of the statement is below. And then
A whole lot of nothing burgers.
Redacted.
Redacted. Hold on.
What if they were looking for Hillary's diary? Or not, I'm not Hillary's diary.
Biden's diary. Hey,
Yeah,
look,
daughter's diary.
it's redacted.
What if they were looking for that though? When they were looking for something else, man. That's not. I don't believe they went in there. They were going in there for. They were looking for something else. They realize how smart that man is, though.
I'm glad they can put forth so much stuff that they found.
Yeah.
Look at that.
It's a whole lot of nothing. It's probably nothing even under those black marks. It's just probably, you know, probably some college intern typed that up.
That is information.
Yeah.
That is indictable right there.
And wasn't Trump supposed to go to jail this week though?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I keep hearing on TikTok.
Yeah, I heard that what they're trying to do, they're just trying to get the right to overreact. So they can say, see, they're the crazy ones.
I'm just waiting to see what exactly they have. Like, okay, if you have to redact that much, if when you put it out, that much is redacted, that should tell me you have more than enough to arrest Donald Trump.
Mm-hmm.
Like exponentially more than you need to arrest Donald Trump. If you have to redact 5-6 pages worth of information.
Yeah.
But he's not arrested.
Mm-mm. Not in jail. There's no warrant out for his arrest. There's nothing. They had nothing. Nothing. They knew it. This was a distraction, man. That's all it was. They know there's other things going on. So anything to, most Americans, they see a shiny ball, they're like, oh, squirrel, boom. Like me, So the minute I'm focused on something, I see something over here, I start focusing on that. Got to train yourself to keep your eye on the prize. And that's what the Biden administration is doing.
That's true. That is true.
Oh, yeah. Bot farms are probably FBI. FBI related. That's very true.
It's just insane to me, though. So in the diary, right?
Mm-hmm.
In the diary issue, did you know that you can get arrested for possessing the diary?
Under what?
I don't know, but 2 people were arrested. But the diary itself, nothing wrong with the information in it.
Yeah, the minute it's out there, what are they going to do? Arrest 1 or 2 people, and it's still going to get out. Then somebody's going to write a book on it, put it on Amazon, name it something else, and it's going to be the diary in there.
Well, they arrested them for conspiracy.
What were they? Well, you don't know, but you have to ask yourself, America, what were they conspiring against?
Yeah, a Florida duo is guilty of conspiracy for Ashley Biden's diary theft.
Mm-hmm.
Each cop
they were arrested for conspiracy.
Yeah, arrested for conspiracy to commit interstate transportation of stolen property over the theft. A diary.
Hmm.
A diary. I want people to understand something. A diary, a book. They have arrested a couple and charged them with conspiracy over a book.
Probably ain't never heard from them again. They're locked under the jail somewhere in D.C. with the Proud Boys and all the rest of the so-called January 6th insurrectionists. So it's just they could label anything conspiring, man. If people got a hold of the right stuff, you know, if you got a hold of this that was free on the interweb, and sorry I downloaded it, but it was out there for everyone to have, and all of a sudden you say if you have it, you can go to jail. How long was the diary out before they started threatening people with jail, though? How long had it been?
They sought to profit from their theft of another person's personal property, and now they stand convicted of a federal felony as a result. Each of them face up to 5 years in prison.
Wow.
5 years in prison.
Was it the real diary or was it a copy of the diary?
That apparently was the original diary.
Oh.
I don't know. Who knows?
That's a lot of money, though. Whoever has it now.
Project Veritas did not publish any excerpt from the diary, but another conservative website ran dozens of handwritten pages from it in the final weeks. So now, okay, I'll continue. Veritas, run by James, is controversial news outlet known for carrying out undercover stings on liberal politicians, advocacy groups, and mainstream media journalists. The group has targeted Planned Parenthood, labor unions, New York Times, and CNN. In a statement after the FBI raids in November, O'Keefe said that the statement that his organization's handling of the diary was above board and ethical. Now, if people are wondering why it's so difficult to get a real read on this, is because she had said that Joe Biden showered with her inappropriately.
I remember that.
I mean, I'll say what she's trying to say. Joe Biden molested his daughter.
Yep. A grown man. That's just sick, man. I have nieces and stuff, and I wouldn't even, as a grown man, get in the shower naked with my niece. Never, ever would it even cross my mind. But of course, Joe Biden had to be what, in his 40s, maybe 50s?
50s, yeah. He's 80 now, right? Later
70,
than that, later.
78, 79.
Yeah, so he's 80. And
Yeah.
she's probably just hitting 40 if she's lucky. How old is she? She's probably not even that old because Hunter's that old.
Hunter's in his 50s.
And she's the last, right?
Yeah, so she's got to be in her mid-20s.
So my question then still stays. How is that okay? And then you want to talk about Trump having his daughter sit on his lap. Right? You call him a pedo for having his daughter sit on his lap in the back of a car. Meanwhile, your current president molested his own daughter and his daughter ratted on him. In a shower with his daughter, grown, naked. That's okay with you people. I can't say I'm surprised because, heck, you're calling pedophiles maps now. So, hey.
He apologized, though, Marlon. He apologized. That's what they say. Oh.
Yeah, F that apology.
Yeah. Okay. It was a long time ago. He was young. No, actually, he was old when he did.
So she is 41. He would have been in his 50s when he did this. Old enough to know better that you don't do that.
Yep.
You see? Calling Chimo's maps was my mom's red pill. They will go too far and they'll push a lot of people to sense. And then they'll also push some people to more insanity. It is crazy to me how you can claim that you are against pedophiles, but put one in office. You claim you're against racism and you put a racist in office. You claim that you're against white supremacy, you put a white supremacist in office. You're against elder abuse, you put a dementia patient in office.
You know why they did it? because he's the VP for the first black president.
Obama wasn't black though.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, I don't know what the hell he.
Trump was blacker than he was.
Yeah, and then he got the first Indian VP in there.
Pacific Islander.
So they're like, "Oh yay, and he loves black people." No, he doesn't. I bet you wouldn't have a seat at his table if he wasn't forced. He didn't have his handlers there.
No, heck no.
He'd let you know how he really feels about you, but he can't when the cameras are rolling.
I mean, even with the cameras on, he'll express it in a slight, subtle way. You know, in a slight Indian accent to go to 7-Eleven. Like, wait, what? He still
You gotta
said
have
that.
a slight Indian accent.
What? And you know, the hair standing up on my legs, and the roaches.
I got hairy legs.
And I like roaches. I'm like,
And a lot of kids sitting on my lap.
Man,
Yeah,
black
we know.
people are roaches. Everybody knows that. Negro roaches. That's why they're black. You ever seen a white roach? No. They're albino, still black.
they won't hold him to it though, man. They won't hold him to his words.
An albino roach is still a black roach. They're all roaches.
They still talk about the freaking Central Park 5 about Trump.
Here you go. Proof that he's a racist.
That you were wrong to oppose busing in America. Then,
No.
do you agree?
I did not oppose busing in America. What I opposed is busing ordered by the Department of Education.
Kamala Harris has been officially picked.
I didn't do that. It was somebody else. I was just saying that you shouldn't do it. It's interesting.
He's such a oh my god. And you know what? They are going to really try to do anything within their power to keep Trump from getting the nomination,
right?
Because they know Trump on the debate stage is going to eat him alive. They're going to have to call the ambulance.
Ambulance, but not if you give Joe his pudding beforehand. He'll do fine if he has his pudding.
Call the ambulance.
Here she goes. Look at her. Come on, Joe.
And I will say also that in this campaign, we've also heard, and I'm going to now direct this at Vice President Biden. I do not believe you are a racist. And I agree with you when you commit yourself to the importance of finding common ground.
He's going to be the DP.
But I also believe, and it's personal, and I was actually it was hurtful.
I don't believe you're a racist, but I'm going to tell you how you're a racist.
No, look, at that moment, can't write this. You can't write this yourself.
She knew she was the VP pick, man. She knew already then that she was going to be the VP pick. That's why she backed off. And it's like, okay, you're not a racist. I know you're not a racist. Yeah, because you're happy because you're sleeping in the big house now. You ain't back there.
She say, I know you're not a racist, but I'm about to tell you how I know you're racist, though.
Look at his face, like.
Here you go.
To hear you talk about the reputations of two United States senators who built their reputations and career on the segregation of race in this country.
Those two men were.
So you're not racist.
Let me tell you how.
But you kind of are.
Yeah. Just a little bit, Joe. Yeah.
Oh, you kind of are.
Tiny bit.
That's too funny, man. You're not racist, but you are racist.
He goes, the host gets their lines right because I got mine right. I was practicing all night.
Like, how is it?
Only.
How?
Didn't she seriously just say then afterward turn around and say when she was called out for calling Biden a racist, she was just like, it was a debate.
Things get heated in a debate.
Jeez.
Oh my God.
Unbelievable.
Those are the people in charge. Okay, so
the veil's being lifted just now.
There's a video that got taken down from TikTok recently.
Mm-hmm.
And Too Strong will cover this at some point too. But there's a video that got taken down. And the video was about this guy saying that he has a theory about what things are going to happen in the upcoming year and how they can get Biden pardoned beforehand. before the next president shows up, and he mentioned that Newsom visited the White House recently, and Joe wasn't there. So his theory is that they're gonna have Kamala leave the vice presidency, and Newsom gonna take her spot. Then Joe gonna quit, and Newsom becomes president, and Newsom picks a new VP, and then by the time the House and the Senate is won by Republicans, and they try to investigate Joe, they'll just pardon Joe.
Newsom looks like the freaking Antichrist. If you had to picture the Antichrist looking like a person, that's Gavin Newsom.
I could, yeah.
You can see it, right? Like, it looks kind of evil, right?
I don't know. He looks like a mix between Biden and Joel Osteen.
Yes. See that.
Like honestly, he has the shape of Biden's face, but he has the griminess and the slime of Osteen.
Yeah, it looks like.
Yeah, he does.
He still wears Brute.
Hey, don't talk bad about Brute. That was my dad's cologne.
Yeah,
I still love Brute. I would wear a Brute, but it doesn't fit my skin pheromone, so I can't wear
I also saw a video that Gavin Newsom can't run with Trump because they're from the same state.
Who?
MTG, what's her name? Said it.
Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Yeah, she said Trump can't have Gavin Newsom as a running mate because they're from the same state.
Well, New York?
No, Florida.
Gavin's from Florida?
Yeah, not Gavin. I'm sorry. Freaking.
I
was gonna say.
Oh,
DeSantis. I wouldn't want DeSantis as a vice president anyway. Here's why, and it's not a knock against DeSantis. Please understand. We need DeSantis as the governor of Florida.
Florida, yeah.
He does not need to be president. Please understand why I'm saying that. We need more heavy hitters as governors in states. He needs to set a tone for others to follow, and he needs to stay governor for a little bit longer. We can't have him running. He's going to dilute the pool and ruin what needs to be done. Okay? What needs to happen, and I'm not talking on a spiritual level. We are talking economic and trying to recoup what's happened to America. We need Donald Trump back in office so he can try and undo most of the crap. Here's my ideal. He becomes president and MTG becomes vice president.
That'd be a strong combo right there.
That'd be a nasty combo, is what that would be.
Yeah, we need some hard hitters, man. I'm tired of
that.
That would be an insane combination. So I was thinking about it because I had said, what's his name before? The black doctor. What's his name?
Carson.
Ben Carson. Because we want that, But I've been thinking about it, and I think a female, big mouth, strong-willed woman to put down the feminists. We kind of need that. We kind of need a feminist battler because the feminists are getting drowned. So we need a female that could slap them across the fence. And if anybody could do it, it gonna be her. She don't give. Her gardens are clear out of F's to give. She ain't got none. She ain't planted none. She hasn't bought any seeds. The ground is barren. She can't grow anymore. She's out of them. And so that's what we need. And I think if Trump comes back a little more, he can come back more subdued that way because he has somebody fighting for him on the back end. And that way he can really focus on getting stuff done. Because you see, here's the problem now. You put a female that strong out front. You have very hard time making her look extremely bad without yourself coming across as an anti-feminist. So they have to play it a little close to the vest. Meanwhile, Trump can take care. Yeah, be Trump.
See what he does.
Shut down every foreign country. Get America back on track, even if it is for 4 years. Give us some breathing room a little bit, and prep up for the next one. But this for the next 2 years though, we're in trouble.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like we're in some serious trouble. I don't think if the next 2 years continue like this, America is not going to be able to recover.
We're not. And one thing that's coming is fall and winter. The winter time is going to be rough. They keep talking about winter time. They can affect everything during winter time, and we still won't recover until summer.
Yeah.
Next year. So, pay attention and start prepping. You might think preppers are crazy. I know a lot of you out there do it, but you better start preparing yourself because they have some big plans this winter.
It is
right before the elections too.
Right. Yeah. Outside of the riot thing, now I think they'll still they'll still try and like they did with J6. They'll still probably have a riot happen somewhere, regardless of whether he get indicted. What might happen? And I saw somebody said this in one of my in a comment section, and I'm pretty sure he was a lefty that said it. It's like there'll be a riot either way. It'll be a riot either on the right, created, or on the left, organically. The left will riot if he doesn't get indicted, and they want the right to riot if he does.
Yeah.
Either way, they want the war.
Do any of you people out here, all the listeners, all the viewers, do any of you have an opinion on what we're talking about?
They said it's the coldest winter yet. That's what's coming.
Yep. You're right.
We need more strong standing government. We do.
Now,
understand, you remember you have Wolf, you got Whitmer, you got that one in New York. What's her name?
Oh, Hochul.
Yeah. And so you got a bunch of idiots running this place.
Yep.
Okay. And Newsom. So it's not like you got Brown over here in I think that's her name in Oregon, or Wheeler in Oregon, Inslee in Washington State. There are a bunch of idiotic governors throughout the United States. I mean, you have Gavin now saying that you can't buy an electric car past 2035.
No,
I mean, you can't buy a gas car past 2035.
Yeah, they got that. And what's this new thing about they can't charge their electric cars because of the heat wave and power the solar grids?
Yeah. Because that's so efficient, right?
You and your little cute Tesla, you got to plug it in somewhere because you're trying to save the environment. Oh, you can't drive, dummy.
It's all an effort to keep you from traveling. If they have to shut you down, they'll shut you down.
Oh, yeah. They're going to drive with all of us.
Now, okay. So you tell me I can't, as a car collector, suppose that's my thing. You're now telling me I cannot buy a vintage, untouched car that's gas powered. If somebody out there has a undriven 1920s gas powered car, I can't buy it because technically it's new and it's gas powered. So now you're telling me if I am making my money that way, I can't do it. So you shut me down. It is insane to me that people are letting this kind of crap continue. Like, honestly, I don't know how it's. Which to me it lends credence that nothing is actually legally done.
Yeah, that makes sense. To make more certain.
Yeah, it tells me that things are not legally done of how these people get into power. I'm sorry to say it. Yes, you will own nothing and you'll be happy. Das said der Führer. You shall buy nothing and you shall be happy. Mein Führer says so. 999. Don't you mean 666? Same thing, just upside down. Same thing, upside down. So I want to try and get Ashley on the show. You think we can get Ashley Babbitt on the show? Ashley Biden on the show?
Ashley Babbitt?
Ashley Biden.
I was going to say.
You think she'll come on? Tell us the truth about her diary?
Ooh. Can you get in contact with her is the question.
Probably I can have. I mean, I have some people that I might reach out to see if they can do it, but I think it'd be funny.
It would be.
If she comes out and tells her story to some low life little This low-lying fruit people, we ain't big. Think no one's gonna know?
Nope.
That might be our end. No one's gonna know that you talk to us. We're not big. We just want to know. We got like 18 people that listen to us. Come on, Because you know how it is. I don't even know who's listening on Rumble. I can't even see my Rumble stream right now, so I don't know who's listening on Rumble. I should probably check that. Because they may have questions. I'm coming, Rumble. I'm coming. Let's see if anybody's watching. One person is watching.
Oh, Deborah, why are you so negative?
That's better than nothing. What Deborah say?
She's like, yeah, and while you're at it, ask Hunter too.
You know, Deborah. Come on. We know he's not going to talk. Hunter can barely get any kind of information out his mouth if it doesn't have Parmesan cheese on it. Come on now. Hunter. How much Parmesan cheese did you snort? Man, I don't know. I probably snorted more Parmesan cheese than anybody else I know. That's impressive. But I think America's done for if we don't get something back on track with terms of the presidency. And I think if they do have a riot, we're done.
Yeah.
You missed everything, Jackie. Every single thing.
We can't recap it. Sorry. You're gonna have to
Yeah.
go back to the stream and watch it again.
Yeah. Unedited, please. Okay. Yeah, he can't bad talk his dad, and he can't talk with a crack pipe without a crack pipe in his mouth. Hey, I don't know. He's pretty proficient now. He is pretty proficient at crack
Post
piping.
withdrawal can do that to you.
Yeah, if at crack piping, that man is like he's got it. If anybody knows how to crack pipe, it's Hunter Biden.
It's definitely Hunter.
On Rumble, however, for folks listening, I have decided that on Rumble in the next couple of weeks, I am going to show the footage of Joe Biden from the laptop. I'm going to bite the bullet and show it. So if you guys want proof that it's Joe, let me know that you want to see it. Because I intend to get that out one way or another. And I think Rumble is the safest.
So far, yeah.
So yeah, so far, yes. Hey, I might get somebody to leak it to some adult website. It's safe there. It's safe there.
So y'all need to get a Pornhub account. That's what it is. Cornhub account, excuse me.
Just for that.
Can you imagine that?
Of course, I jest, people. I will not upload it to an adult site. But I'm thinking that might be the only place it'll fly. But in case you have not seen it, it is him. Unequivocally, it's him. In the video. So, yeah. Just so you know. Send it to me, I'll leak it. I don't care. I don't mind the leaking of it. I just
had an emergency. My dog got out.
Your dog's arguing with you.
Yeah.
Your dog's cussing you out 6 ways from Sunday.
I'll make that dog stays quiet.
What I'm telling people is that I'm gonna try and leak the Joe Biden, Hunter Biden tape from his from Hunter Biden's account, and so that we catch bro up. But bro ain't even listened to what we gotta say. Look at him. Look at this fool here. He don't even care. Why do we even have him? We're gonna treat him like snacks. Let's just kick him out of here.
Man.
What?
Dang dogs, man.
Whatever. Did you hear what I
I
said?
didn't hear you guys. They were going bananas just now.
Okay, so you hear what we said?
What? Kick
I
me out?
am yeah, he heard that. He just like a female. He got them selective hearings.
I heard that.
You hear all the bad stuff. You don't want to hear the good stuff. So, I'm planning on showing the Hunter Biden laptop video of his dad on Rumble.
When, tonight?
In the next couple of weeks here. I got to get it edited right. But you'll see it's him.
You're going to have to do a lot of blacking out and blurring.
Not on Rumble.
Oh, not on Rumble. You can show it raw dog.
Yeah, I'm of course privates. I'm not going to let you don't need to see that to know it's Joe. Trust me, you don't need to see that to know it's Joe. But
oh, little fella.
Who ignoring you? Tell me, I'll get him.
You ignore me? Who's ignoring?
Please leak it. I've never seen it. And you always, well, I saw it.
Well, Charlotte, you're gonna need to get a Rumble account.
Oh, yeah.
And it is him. It is definitely that man.
That's pretty disgusting.
Yeah. So I want people to understand that it's still there.
Yeah.
When I show it, people are gonna be like, "What? Oh my god!"
Do a whole thing on that. Everybody gonna be watching. Like, here we go. Get the popcorn and the mops and the pizza rolls and just.
It's just trippy to me that people know that it's out there and they just don't care.
They don't.
Because it's not the latest scandal.
But that's the only scandal.
Are we still at war?
Well, it should be.
Is Ukraine still going on?
I don't know. Last I
no
checked,
idea.
I think they had an actor over there. I think it was, who was it? Sean Penn was the latest over there.
Oh, I guess their
Was it
budget.
Sean Penn?
Yeah, he went over there.
For their movie budget.
Who else went over there too? Wasn't it
Bono or something?
Bono went over
Paul
there.
Rudd? Well, of course, Bono did.
Who was that
Paul
actor?
Rudd too, right?
No, wasn't it Hulk? Wasn't it the Hulk guy that went over there?
Yeah,
Ruffalo?
Or was
it
it
was
Ant-Man?
Ruffalo. No, wasn't it Ruffalo that went over there?
Was Ruffalo? Okay.
Who's the little guy that played Shiloh in Grandma's Boy? Freaking Joe Dirt. Didn't he go over there?
David Spade?
Yeah. Didn't he go over there?
I don't know.
Stop.
Let's see. Who was it that visited Ukraine?
I think that was David Spade.
No, I knew it was a big name though. Who was it?
I want to say it's either Paul Rudd or
Ben
Mark Ruffalo.
Stiller. Ben Stiller. Ben Stiller is who it was.
That's right.
It was Ben Stiller.
Oh, yeah.
Something about Mary. He went to say to screen something about Mary. And Sean Penn also went. So I was right about that. But Ben Stiller is the one that got the most pictures taken of him.
Sean Penn is
Schwarzenegger
so
wants
relevant.
to go. Schwarzenegger wants to go.
Why?
He probably thinks he can play Predator over there or something. I don't
They'd
know.
be like, hey, oh, we're doing the next Rocky here, you know.
You get like, yes, you listen to me, Russia. Listen, Russia, stop bombing Ukraine. Stop with the bombing of the Ukraine.
We're gonna
Ukraine
start-
did nothing to you. Nothing. Ukraine is good. Stop bombing Ukraine. Get out of here. Take your helicopter
Get to
and
the
go.
chopper.
Get to
Get
the
to the
chopper and
chopper.
go.
Get down now.
Stop bombing Ukraine. Ukraine is good for you. Stop right now. I know Zelensky personally. Stop bombing Ukraine.
Now give me my vegan burgers.
I'll be back if you don't stop bombing Ukraine.
I don't know, man. I don't know why people are going over there. Then they put this video out today of all the Ukrainians in like the central market. Like nothing, not even going on. Ain't no war-torn stuff. It's just
It
they're
is
going.
war torn.
It's all a freaking movie, and it's all a lie. And they know it. Hey, they're laundering all that money.
It's not a tumor.
Ukraine is not a tumor.
It's a tumor.
Hey, you Adrian, we gotta go save Ukraine.
Oh no.
But the thing is, I think Rocky would be like, go Russia.
It'd be Rocky like 10, would it?
It'd be what number is that? Rocky 6.
6?
Yeah.
Is
No.
Yeah.
that
What was Rocky? Okay, Rocky.
I'm counting the creeds, you know.
So it's 6?
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was more than that.
You have
What?
Rocky 4 was the last one. 5 was the last one, right? So 7. Yeah, 7. And then the 2 creeds.
8, 9. See?
Mm.
Hey, I can sit down and watch a Rocky marathon all day.
All day. Yeah, that's me too.
Ain't lying. I still cry when he's like, Adrian! I'm just like, dun, dun, dun,
The one that hurt me the most was the one where he talked to his son. Ain't nobody know you, me can hit harder than life.
That's
It
Rocky.
will beat you to your knees and keep you there if you let it.
That's true.
That was the one that made me cry the most. But anyway, I digress. Nothing's happening in Ukraine. There is no war over there. It's all lies.
Mhm.
What's his name? Zelensky is
Zelensky.
a cross-dressing pedophile himself. And that's why he likes Joe Biden, who is also a pedophile. And he also likes Hunter Biden, who's also a pedophile. And the majority of the Democrats in party is pedophiles. And nearly all of the rhinos in the Republican Party are also pedophiles. Which
That's
is why
true.
you'll never see the list from Epstein Island.
Mhm.
And which
Never-
is why you see such a big push to have maps passed instead of pedophile, because they're trying to make it easier for them to be walking among us and happy. Just telling you what the truth is.
Then they would
You don't have to-
criminalize anyone who goes against such individuals.
Yep. So to give you that list again, following people are pedophiles: Hunter Biden, Joe Biden, Bill Clinton, Hillary Clinton, Barack Obama, Michelle Obama, nearly every Democrat, all of the rhinos, pedophiles,
Mhm.
a lot of them. George Bush Sr., Jr., pedophiles. Just so people understand how far he goes. The Pope, pedophile. Queen, pedophile.
Yeah.
Charles, pedophile. All of them, pedophiles.
Third
Not
day.
maps. Not maps.
Did you see the video of the school teacher talking to, I think one of the parents or someone had a hidden camera, and she was telling her students that we need to call them maps?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yep.
There's nothing wrong with a man wanting to have sex with
With
a
a
5.
5-year-old. Yeah.
Yeah, I
the-
saw that.
Yep.
It's disgusting.
Yep. Oh, I forgot somebody. Mother Teresa, pedophile. Okay. It's
Yeah, that's
put
isn't
a check
Anthony
mark.
freaking mom or something?
Oh, Fauci, pedophile.
Yeah.
Sorry, I forgot him too.
I
Yeah.
say that.
You might think I'm just throwing it around, but I mean every one of those as what I said they are. So,
They are. They are.
They are.
All of them. Not all of them. The majority.
I said what I said, and I ain't taking it back.
Hollywood.
Pedophilia.
Music industry.
Ooh, someone said women are pedo too. So I would like
Mhm.
to actually.
I agree.
Who would that be? Because we know that it's the
Michelle.
men.
Hillary.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, Michelle. You mean Michael?
Shh.
That's a guy.
Michelle.
Come on, you can't be that, man. Seriously, let's just say it. It's Michael.
Big Mike. Big Mike.
Big Mike. Big Mike. That's what we call him in prison.
Big Mike.
He was on a rugby team too. He was just big. He had big hands.
Got big shoulders too.
He had big wide shoulders. His Adam's apple stuck all the way out here, you know.
Got them man hands.
And he loved great sweat season. I'm telling you right now.
That's disgusting. Oh my gosh.
Okay, so that's how we prove it's a man. I want to see Michelle Obama dress in gray sweats.
Without no underwear on.
That's how you get proof. That's how you get the proof. If you want proof, dress in gray sweats.
That dong, the dong, dong, dong. Wanna see that video?
Barbara Bush was a man too. I believe that for sure.
Who?
Barbara Bush.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I can see it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like
Anyway, I love you guys. Next week, I was promised that we will have American Privilege online with us, and I want to really find his website to show people, because it's very, very cool stuff, and I think I found it.
That
I
it?
did. I found it. Here we go. American Privilege. Make sure you guys go check him out.
Everyone knows who he is.
There it is.
At least you should know who he is, I think.
He's called Blonde Boy Supreme on Instagram.
Black guy, blonde hair.
He has a lot of stuff that people have since tried to delete from the internet. He has the death log. By the way, you need to see that. He has them saying stuff that no one else wants to remember people saying. Like I tell you, he has everything. He has this thing right here, you know, that I can't say. That right there. See that? That right there.
Oh.
Okay. He has this right here. Okay. And he has, Great Reset and that guy there. And he has everything. He has everything you could think of on this website. Okay? So go check him out. And he will be with us next week to talk about his website, American Privilege. And it is .com, AmericanPrivilege.com.
All right.
Be sure to go check him out. I have met him. I've had him on my show before on my old channel. And good guy, really good guy. He's been banned more than me, and that's an accomplishment. Yeah, he talks it, man. He's a straight shooter. So good guy, really good guy. And so he'll be on next week. I talked to him today, and he said today was family stuff, so he couldn't make the time.
Yeah.
But remember, please.
Next week, damn it.
Yeah, be here. Like, share, subscribe, sub.
Comment.
Or something. Even if you hate us, comment. I want to see everything.
Leave us
And here's the thing too, when it comes to YouTube, subscriptions don't work. They don't mean a thing. So you need to have the notifications on and all that stuff. So this is how you know that we're going to be on when you like, share, comment, subscribe, and all that stuff. Because that beats the algorithm, folks. So.
Bing.
So we'll see you guys next week. Next week kicks off my interview week. So if you're tuning into Tell It Like It Is, next week is my interview week starting, and I have them booked out a whole month already. So if you have stories that your life story you want to share, that is booked out a whole month now. So I think that's as far as I'm going to go for now. But every day for the next 4 weeks, I have somebody to interview, regular people telling their story. So be sure to tune into that. And we'll see you guys next Wednesday. Same time, same channel, same fellas. My +1. All right. Y'all have a good one. Peace.
We'll be right back.